Hello again, Algebra ABC students. This is Mr. Ward. We're going to do day 4 of Unit 2A, more evaluating functions. But we're going to do a little bit today going backwards. Still the grade wall, still the same approach. I think you're going to like it. All right, let's get started. We have a table here. Action g of x. G of 6 equals, this is good old practice. Draw that great wall down through. X equals, y equals. X equals 6. What is 6 point to? It points to 9. Done. Now we have this new one. Sorry, I didn't give you enough room here. I'm going to scribble this out for a second so we can do this one. G of x equals. Still draw your grade wall. Still x equals y equals. The difference, the 1 is on the y side. So we're going to look for 1 in the y column, which I find. And what's the x? 2, and don't forget we have to circle what that equals. I'm going to move that other problem over here. It said g of x equals 0. If I draw my grade wall down, x equals y equals. The 0 is on the y side. Find the 0, points to 0 for the x. We got this. All right, let's go to number 2. Instead of a table, we have a mapping. Same idea though. We're going to draw our grade wall. X equals 2. Y equals, I don't know, 2 points to, you got it, 25. Again, I made it a little bit tight, sorry. Let's move this one over here. Should move it sideways. X equals 25. So let's do the blue one first. Draw our grade wall down. X equals y equals. What side is the 15 on? It's on the y side. So we're going to find 15 on the y. Go back. 0. Draw your grade wall. Y equals x equals. Y equals 25. X is, you guessed it, 2. Don't forget you got to circle. Excellent job. Now we're going to do it off the graph. And it says, the stopping distance of a car. If this is the speed that you're traveling, then the time it's going to take to stop is going to be the y value. So right here it says f of 20 equals. We know how to do this. We've been doing it for a couple of days now. X equals 20. What does y equal? This is the x-axis. We're going to find 20. We're going to go up and then over. Somewhere in the middle of 0 and 50, I would say, is about 25. If you approximated it to 30, that'd be fine too. Let's do this next one. Again, new idea, great wall, x equals y equals. The 120 is on the y side, which means we have to go to the y-axis and find 120. Where is it? Well, it's bigger than 100, but it's not as big as 150, so it's somewhere in the middle here. Now right across, there's my 120 for y. We go down. If I didn't put that point on, I could guess somewhere in the 40s, but since I did, I'm going to use this number, x equals 42. Let's do this last one in green. Again, draw the grade wall. Do this all the time. You guys are great at it. X equals y equals 200. Go up to 200 on the y-axis, over, straight down. Looks pretty dang close to 50 for me. And again, if you approximated it to be something slightly different, that would be fine too. All right, we have one more graph here. We're going to use the same strategy we've been using. Draw that grade wall. X equals 3. What does y equal? Find 3 on the x-axis. Up and over. Sure it does. Y equals 4. F of 1. Let's do this one in green. Draw the grade wall. X equals 1. What does y equal? 1. Up and over. It also equals 4. And if we're going to add f of of 0 plus f of 3. We practiced these the other day. F of 0, we'll draw the great wall, put a 0 there. What does y equal? F of 3, we'll draw the great wall. X equals, what does y equal? X equals 0, x equals 3. Let's do the red one first. When x is 0, you're over here. It's 0. Go up till you get the graph. What is it? Y equals 1. Circling it, because I'm going to need it in a minute to add. Now when x equals 3, you did blue. Oh, we already did that one. We're going to go up and over again. Y equals 4. Now we're going to add that 4 in blue plus the 1 in red, because we had the adding up here. And 1 plus 4, the final answer, nicely done, is 5. Alright, now we're going to do a little bit off our table, but again, we're sometimes going to be given x, sometimes going to be given y. Same approach, getting real good at it. Draw equals, draw our great wall, x equals y equals. The 2 is on the x side. Where's the 2 pointing to? It's pointing to a 50. Draw our great wall, x equals y equals. What side is the 30 on? It's on the y side. Find 30 in the y column, and remember, f of x is the same as y. 30, what is it? Negative 2. And the last one of this question, f of x equals 50. I think I can squeeze it in. I'm going to do it in green. X equals y equals. 50 is on the y side. 50 is connected to 2. Alright, job well done so far. Let's do it here. G of x equals 5. Go down, x equals, don't know, y equals 5. 5 goes to 1. G of 2, let's put it here. Give myself a little bit of room. X equals 2, what does y equal? I would say 6. G of 1. X equals 1. What does y equal? I would say 5. But then we have to add those two. 6 plus 5 equals 11. And a crazy one here, we got 3 values. Love it. Let's start with G of 3. I'm going to give myself some room. Equal, great wall. X, Y. G of 3, let's go up. G points, 3 points to 6. We'll circle it. G of 2, I'm going to do in green. Love this question. X equals 2. What does y equal? Go up to my table. 2 points to 6. I'm running out of room, but I can fit it. G of 0. Love this work. What kind of work we want you to show us? X equals 0. What does y equal? Y equals 4. And then the end of my screen. And now, what do I have to do? I have to do the G of 3, which is 6, plus the G of 2, which is 6, minus the G of 0, which is 4. 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 minus 4. Again, use your calculator if you need to. Final answer is 8. So we got to go backwards today. We still did the great wall. We still did function notation. But we started with the y and we found the corresponding x's. Well done today, guys. Keep up the great work, and we'll talk to you soon.